All right, part 2 of part 2. Okay, so 6 lists before you go to bed. You might have a personal 6 list too, but then you need, okay, here's the thing that I usually don't do that makes such a difference when I do it. I time block those things into my day. Earlier the better. Earlier the better. So let's say I work out and I get home and it's 10:30. Then I'm like doing my 6 list from say 10:30 to noon. No distractions, nothing else, not random other things coming, you know what I mean? Like something, and it doesn't have to take a lot of time, even 20 minutes. Cool? You guys good? Why? Because we're elevated. We have goals. We have something different. I was listening to the Rachel Hollis podcast today. She has one called Rise, and she has one called Rise Together. Podcasts are free. They're awesome as long as you're listening to somebody who's powerful and uplifting. And on her Rise Together podcast, if you're looking to listen to something and you're in a romantic relationship and you want that relationship to improve, I highly recommend that podcast. It's called Rise Together. If you just want her life and business one, no matter what kind of relationship you're in, it's called Rise. So on Rise Together, they were talking about the excuse, I don't have time. And it's like, well, snap, you have time. It's just where are you fitting that time? If vacationing is important to you and you never seem to get to it, is in your schedule. You know what I mean?
What's her name again?
Rachel Hollis. Hollis. She wrote Girl Wash Your Face. She wrote Girl Stop Apologizing.
Oh, okay.
She's written cookbooks. Before that, she wrote fiction books. Yeah. Her and Mel Robbins, some good women if you need a little. Okay? Okay, income producing activities. We kind of touched base on that. Do you want to talk about that, Cindy or anybody? What is an income producing activity? Tiff, you were kind of talking about it.
Yeah, anything that's going to make you money. So,
Right.
Not the office work.
Yeah.
Your booking, coaching,
Selling, recruiting. That's what we had in our weekly plan sheet, right? And we, if you Google Mary Kay weekly income producing activities, there's some charts. I printed some off. IPAs. Yeah, it really helps to make a difference to track those. It really makes a difference because if you get to a point in Mary Kay where you think this doesn't work, I'm not making that much money. You go track it. Oh yeah. I barely worked. That's why it's not working. Anybody? So if you track it, it's not to make you feel bad or guilty, but it's just like black and white. It's not like confusing. I saw one face all month and I made $100 and Mary Kay's not working. Well, sister, we are supposed to see at least 30 a month, right? And if you group them together in groups of 5, that's only 6 times you're working all month. That's nothing. You with me? Yeah. Okay. All right, let's talk about attire. That happens to be on the agenda. That's a fun one, okay? So Mary Kay, if you read her autobiography, asked us to dress up. She asked us to wear a skirt or dress and look like a woman. Why was that important to her? I mean, like, really? What does she have to say about my dress?
To create the feminine image.
A feminine image. Also, what if we said no dress code? You could come in house shoes and pajamas.
You're not representing the company well.
The company, what if we had some guests in here and they were like, these ladies are not that serious, like snap, I look better than them. You'd be embarrassed, right? It just means you put yourself together. Also, I know it's not convenient. I would rather be in my sweats, taking a bath. You know what I mean? But if I came in here in my sweats, you'd all be like, she's our speaker? I mean, really? Like, a lot of you know me and you'd probably be okay with that, maybe. But you'd be like, what? You know what I mean? Or if I came in, I had no makeup on. Like, you put yourself together. You put yourself together. I try to put myself together. I mean, I'm casual. I'm not like in a Mary Kay suit, but, you know, even some cute jeans and a sweater when I go to my daughter's school. Like, they know I sell Mary Kay. I drive a pink car. They know I sell it. So I can't be looking like a hot mess all the time. Now, when I go work out super hardcore, I'm in super cute workout clothes with like a Mary Kay t-shirt on with probably no makeup and no jewelry. You know what I mean? But so it's appropriate to your